Most people think bone health is only something seniors should worry about. But here's the truth. Your bones are changing every single day. And the decisions you make right now, whether you're 20, 30, or 40, are shaping your strength, your posture, and even your long-term independence. Today, we're breaking down why bone density matters for everyone, not just older adults, and how you can build stronger bones starting today. What is bone density? Let's start with the basics. Bone density is a measure of how strong and compact your bones are. Think of it like the internal architecture that keeps you upright and moving. Inside every bone, there's a living network, a bit like a honeycomb, constantly being broken down and rebuilt. This process is called bone remodeling. When you're young, your body builds bone faster than it loses it. But as you age, that balance starts to shift, and if bone loss outpaces bone growth, your bones become weaker and more brittle. That's what we call low bone density, a silent issue that often leads to osteoporosis or fractures later in life. Why bone density matters at every age. Now here's the key point. Bone health isn't just an older person issue. In fact, your peak bone mass, the highest density your bones will ever reach, happens in your 20s and early 30s. That means what you eat, how active you are, and even how much sun you get in those years will literally determine how strong your bones will be for the rest of your life. If you ignore your bones now, you may hit your 40s or 50s with lower density, increasing your risk for fractures, posture issues, and chronic pain. So yes, bone density matters whether you're a gym rat, a desk worker, or a busy parent chasing kids around. Because strong bones are the foundation of a strong life. Hidden signs of weak bones. You might be wondering, if I can't feel my bones, how do I know if they're getting weaker? Good question. Bone loss happens silently, but there are early warning signs. Frequent back pain or shrinking height. Poor posture or hunching shoulders. Easy fractures from minor falls. Weak grip strength or fatigue after exercise. If these sound familiar, it might be time to take a closer look at your bone health, even if you're not yet in your 60s. The lifestyle factors that affect bone density. Here's where things get exciting, because you have control over your bone health. Let's go over the main lifestyle factors that either build or break down your bones. Exercise. Bones get stronger when they're stressed in a good way. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, running, dancing, or resistance training signal your bones to grow denser. So even 30 minutes of bodyweight workouts, squats, or jumping rope can make a difference. Nutrition. Your bones need building blocks, mainly calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, and protein. Calcium strengthens bone tissue, while vitamin D helps your body absorb it. Add foods like dairy, salmon, eggs, almonds, and green veggies to your daily meals. Sunlight and hormones. Sun exposure helps your body produce vitamin D naturally. And hormones, especially estrogen and testosterone, play a big role in maintaining bone mass. That's why bone loss can accelerate after menopause or with certain medical conditions. Lifestyle choices. Smoking, excessive alcohol, and high caffeine intake can all decrease bone density. Even sitting too much, being sedentary, weakens bones over time. So move, stretch, and take care of your body. Your bones are listening. The connection between muscle and bone. Here's a cool fact. Your muscles and bones work as a team. When one gets stronger, the other does too. This relationship is called the muscle-bone unit. When your muscles pull on bones during movement, it stimulates new bone growth. That's why resistance training, especially lifting weights or doing push-ups, is one of the most effective ways to build both strength and density at once. So next time you train, think beyond your muscles. You're also fortifying your skeleton from the inside out. How to test your bone density. Curious about your bone density? There's a simple test called a DEXA scan, a painless, low-radiation scan that measures bone mineral density. It's quick, safe, and incredibly informative. Even if you're under 40, getting a baseline scan can help you track progress and catch early signs of loss before it becomes a problem. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. How to strengthen your bones, starting today. Ready to take action? Here's your bone-boosting checklist. Do at least 30 minutes of weight-bearing activity daily. Eat calcium-rich foods and get enough vitamin D. Prioritize sleep and stress management. Both affect hormones and recovery. Avoid smoking and excessive alcohol. Get your posture checked and move every hour if you work at a desk. Start small, stay consistent, and your future self will thank you for it. Remember, bone health isn't about age, it's about action. Every meal, every workout, every healthy habit adds up to stronger bones and a longer, more active life. So don't wait for the future. Start building your foundation today. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little bone boost in their life. Stay strong, stay active, and I'll see you in the next one.